I'm meteorologist Angela Buckman. You are watching 13 News at 6 along with Jenna Webster, and it has been an active afternoon and evening of severe weather.
Yeah, you've been on the air around 3 o'clock now again for the last almost an hour or so. We could hear the rain coming down just on our roof here in the studio. I was in the bathroom and you could hear the wind. We've had a couple tornado warned storms, and now the concern is just kind of how much heavy rain we're having, really just kind of all pooling on the ground right now.
It is, because it's coming down so fast. So we're talking 2-3 inches per hour. So if it rains in your location for an hour, you're getting 2 to 3 inches in an hour, and storm drains, it just can't handle that much water. So that's going to be a real issue. We're going to be keeping you updated over the next half hour. We've got cameras across central Indiana showing where we've got backups, where we have accidents because of severe storms. What you see on radar is a storm system that we've been keeping an eye on and talking about for the last couple of days. This is a big view showing the area of low pressure causing the spin in the atmosphere for the possibility of rotating thunderstorms. Damaging wind threat, rotating storm threat, that does continue. What you see on radar, very heavy rain. What's highlighted in red is a flash flood warning until 8:30 for Marion County. The heaviest is falling Castleton to Lawrence, to the east side, Wanamaker, south to Acton, and then south and east as well. This is our northern location. Everything here below severe limits, but rain having an impact on Saturday night plans. We also have very heavy rain and the threat of severe weather south and east of Indianapolis, and looks like a severe thunderstorm warning, and I'm going to get to that real quick. Severe thunderstorm warning, that's going to be for this cell here. So that's parts of Hancock, Rush, and Shelby counties. Severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45. National Weather Service indicating 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, tornado possible. So severe thunderstorm warning for you, and I want to give you one close-up view. Also, those of you in Shelby County, that is a flash flood warning until 8:45. There's the severe thunderstorm warning for Morristown to just northwest of Rushville. Potential of damaging winds and a rotating storm can't be ruled out. So that covers the warnings. Stick with us. We've got lots to get through in the next half hour on the severe storms, Jenna, that continue to move through central Indiana.
6:02. If you've been with us, Angela's been tracking the severe weather as it's moved through the area. We're going to switch gears a little bit, get you to our news headlines of the day. But I want to remind you, you can always track the rain this weekend anytime for free on our WTHR streaming app. That's where you'll find our live local radar streaming 24/7. Again, we're going to be checking in with Angela in just a couple minutes. Tonight, a controversial former Border Patrol leader is in central Indiana headlining what organizers call a mass deportation rally. The private event is drawing opposition today. Brandon Schaff is in Fishers, where they're celebrating the large turnout at their protest.
Despite a rainy day here at Holland Park in Fishers, hundreds of people gathered for a rally organized by Fishers Resists. They came here to show their support for their immigrant neighbors while also resisting the mass deportation rally, which they say does the opposite of that. The Fishers Resist founder says they welcome immigrants in Fishers, who make up 11% of the population here. She says people came to the rally since they believe in fairness and inclusion, and was amazed and thrilled with the large turnout. She pointed out the message they were trying to send on Saturday, written on her shirt, that Fishers is for everyone.
It says what we all feel and want and care about. If we want to be the #1 city in the world, we better stand by it, and we better make it a safe place for everybody.
She adds the most exciting thing about their rally was walking with other like-minded people, showing immigrants they're welcome here. In Fishers, Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
Save Heritage Indiana is who's organizing the private invitation-only mass deportation rally with former Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino. The group says Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith and Attorney General Todd Rokita are set to deliver video remarks as well. We did talk to the organizer about why he wanted to plan this rally. You can hear directly from him right now on WTHR.com. Tonight, Lawrence police are investigating a deadly hit and run. It happened around 2:20 this morning near Pendleton Pike and East 46th Street. Lawrence police say they found one car empty and a man unresponsive and trapped in a second car. He did die at the scene. Police say they took the suspect into custody after finding them walking less than a mile from a crash site. That person allegedly admitted to being involved in the crash. Also tonight, we're working to learn more about a shooting that left 2 people injured, including an off-duty Lawrence police officer. This happened around 10 last night on Indy's east side. That's near East 19th Street and Emerson Avenue. At last check, 1 person was in the hospital in critical condition, while police tell us the Lawrence police officer was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Police have not told us what led up to the shooting. We haven't gotten an update on either conditions of those 2 victims. Anyone with information about the shooting, you're asked to call IMPD. You can also call Crime Stoppers if you want to report anything anonymously. Hard to believe it's back to school time already. Educators and community leaders met today for a panel discussion on the importance of supporting public schools in Indianapolis. The event at Broadway United Methodist Church was called For the Love of Public Schools. The panel discussion brought together educators, parents, advocates, and neighbors to talk about the past, present, and future of public education in our city. They talked about the importance of early childhood education and how strong public schools create better communities.
Regardless of what your zip code is, regardless of your school choice or family preference, we should still show love to our public education system. Just making sure that we aren't forgetting about public education and all the good it has done and why it's important that we continue to invest in public education.
People attending For the Love of Public Schools were encouraged to also bring school supplies to be donated to local teachers. Angela, you are tracking some severe weather in the area, right?
Yes, a couple of flash flood warnings for Shelby County and Marion County, and a severe thunderstorm warning near Morristown until 6:45. And this weather system still brings us some showers tomorrow.
Day 4 of Colts training camp in the books, forced inside due to the weather, but another good work day as these guys finally get a day off on Sunday. We break it down here from Quentin Nelson. That's coming up for you in 13 Sports.
Well, the Colts were inside, but a rainy Saturday didn't stop IndyCar from testing out its new rides. We'll take you to IMS to see how this test run went. And we want to remind you can drop off old papers and electronics at the Crime Stoppers Shred It Day coming up August 8th. WTHR is helping host the event. It's going to be in the south lot of the Indianapolis Zoo. You can see all those locations and times. They're on your screen right now. But if you want some full details along with fees, items you don't want to bring, just head to WTHR.com/shred. We'll be right back.